Hey League, welcome to the final power rankings of the regular season. It's been a great year. The playoffs are here. Some people have had a good run of it. Some people not so much. So here we are, the power rankings. Enjoy one last time. I was thinking maybe of drawing some suspense and start with 7, work my way to 12. So there's suspense for the last person, but I'll just get out of the way first and rank 12th. And sticking with 12th at the end of the year, Steve Gray. I know last week I think I had him at 11. I had TPT there, but Steve's team's been too bad that one week was it for him not to be at last place. His team belongs in the gutter, and that's where they'll stay. Maybe, well, not next year. We'll never see Steve ahead, except for to the bottom of the barrel. So whatever. It was nice knowing you, Steve. 11, TPT. What can I say? You start out 3-0, you finish 5 and whatever. You had 5 fluke. Well, they're all kind of fluke wins. I mean, but it's not your fault you didn't draft the team, so you don't really care, do you? You had the second worst team, and that's where you'll be in my rankings. Have a nice spring, winter, spring, fall. We'll see you next fall, I guess. Number 10, I've got Derek Olson. Just think, a few weeks ago, Derek was 6-3, basically one win away from the playoffs, and he went loss. He could have. I mean, he had an argument to be ranked 12th. I mean, if you're that close to the playoffs and you lose 4 in a row, that's just abysmal, Derek. I'm sorry. Whatever. You know your team's bad too, so it's not like I'm saying anything new. But too bad that team couldn't quite rev the engine as that Camaro could. So again, Derek, it's been a good run, but I don't think we'll miss you. Number 9. 9 is David. Yeah, David, just like Derek, had multiple chances to make the playoffs with a win, and he went loss. I can't say I didn't warn him. I told him when I traded him Mariota, he's going to beat me week 13. You know that, right? And he did, except he can't really beat me from the bench, can you, David? So just think, you play your best quarterback once, and you're not sitting there all alone, dead last, looking in the mirror at your pretty boy loser self. So whatever, David. I guess you'll just have to get me in her next year. Well, I don't know what number we're at, but next is Brady. So this is, I think, 8. Brady's 8. His team was okay this year. That's really all I got to say. I mean, it was okay. Not the worst, not the best. Right around the 9th or 8th best where he'll finish. 7, I've got Kevin Kopey, who after 3 weeks had the worst team in league history after 3 weeks, and he came a long ways. He finished, I think 5-8, so he finished 5-5, but those were much better for last 10 weeks than the first 3. So congrats to Kevin for picking up. Congrats for beating TPT last week to surpass her in the standings, and we'll miss you in the playoffs. So for the first time in 4 seasons, TPT nor Kevin will be ready to go come playoff time. So maybe next year, but not this year. Okay, now to the good teams. 6, I've got Greg Price. Greg's team snuck in with a victory over Steve. I mean, not a bye. Steve was okay that last week. Greg's team has been actually playing pretty decent these last few weeks. I think he might have finished the season win. So he's on a little bit of a hot streak. And maybe the 6th spot is a little low, but overall his team's not much better than 6th. So we'll see. He does pose a threat this week. I'll admit, going against my team, I've got a little butterflies in the basket, but I'm feeling that all in all, I'm confident in my chances. Number 5, I've got John Donson Zaya. he was kind of the opposite of Kevin. Got off to a hot start, but for a much longer period he was hot, and kind of fell off at the end of the year. His team is not looking too scary at all. Losing Jamal Charles hurts, losing Keenan Allen hurts, playing Blake Bortles hurts. Other than that, yeah, he's going up against his rival Tony Johnson, two-way Tony again. This is the third time, the rubber match. They've each won one, so we'll see who comes away with the victory. Number 4, I've got Tony and John. It's gonna be. I favor Tony in that matchup, but you never know. It's 1 week, so anything could happen. But Tony's had a strong team. He's had a pretty, I think, underlooked team all year. He's produced good numbers most this season, so he's the threat. He was 4, so 3. I've got myself ranked myself first last week. Don't regret a thing. The only reason I don't this time is because I don't have that bye that Andy and Sean do. So we'll see. Don't have the easiest of schedules as in my matchups, I should say, but I got the players ready to take on the challenge, and it could be a fun few weeks here for the church. Number 2, Andy. Andy finished this year as the Survivor champ, the skins. He won a good amount of skins, and he put up a league record of 178 points, and nobody has got back to him since doing so. So Andy's at number 2. He's had a good year. He's the 2 seed, 1 win away from the championship. And then I've got Sean at 1. So, there you have it. The final power rankings of the regular season. It's playoff time. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy. And let's go church.